You know it's about to get real when we bust out Tetris. So, we had a small error in recording. That is on me for not informing Fork of the details of a setting that I thought was still set, even though I think he had a reset on recording equipment, which caused us to have to do an entire thing again. So that's all kind of postponed for now. We're gonna have to do some more recording with him. Obviously, I don't really announce what I post too often, but it does throw everything kind of out of whack when it does happen. So you get Tetris. And Tetris is a good idea for this month, just because this is going to be a month of Flash games to say goodbye to the Flash player. A lot of sites like Newgrounds will have their own player, which is great, but I think saying goodbye to the official support is a good way to say Flash was a fucking time. Like, Flash has been consistent in my life for, God, since second grade, and the fact that it's just going to be gone within a couple weeks, realistically. It's going to be gone before the new year, which, you know, 2020 was already going to be a bad year for me, but look now, Flash is, like, well, with Flash being dead, now we have Death Plague. So that's been kind of what's going through my head. And it's a strange feeling having to say goodbye to a platform that I have seen since, like, is introduced to as a child, and then has kept up with me for almost 2 decades. Now obviously Flash is a lot older than me. I guess technically I've been playing Flash games on, like, Cartoon Network and stuff, but I didn't really get into, like, the more public stuff until I was introduced to OneMoreLevel.com in second grade when I went to the Boys and Girls Club for the first time. We had just computers lined up, and there would be just, like, kids all over the place, like, yep, we are going to be playing whatever, like, Adventure Quest, all that sorts of jams, and it's, I don't know, I'm still, like, processing, because I feel better knowing that there's going to be options for playing it, but the base fact of Flash being not supported means that a lot of websites are just gonna go down because they don't want to have to, like, configure anything, or running an emulator might be too tough. There's a lot of things that go into it that make me think that the world of the World Wide Web, that the internet is going to be strangely changed for the next amount of time. Now, Flash as an animation software and as a programming software still exists, but the Flash web player won't, which creates a strange sort of, like, mix-up in my head, because it's like, okay, well, you guys are still doing Flash, but we're getting rid of support of it. Specifically, I'm gonna die. Not clearing that. Didn't even get on the board. It has been a while. It's been so long since we've done this that it's Pulsar good enough on there. Like, ugh. We gotta get that all to IM. So yeah, lacking support is just an Adobe side thing. It's not really a website thing, and I know Newgrounds has its own player, which we actually have to use right now because a lot of games are actually ceasing to work and have been failing to work for years, and that was a huge mistake right there. Gotta work with it. I am filling space in this recording. It's been a while. I will say one of the benefits of talking to more people about the channel is that we're getting a lot more voices on, and I think having that in general, especially for what we're dealing in, especially in 2020, offers a lot of help because, you know, it's difficult to talk about anything anymore because it's like, well, I already kind of talked about that. But if I can bring up new topics, or I can be like, hey, what was this job like with new people? And that's been wonderful because, as you're seeing right now, it's a bit of a struggle to keep one voice going for so long. Oh, there we go. A little bit more comfortable. I think the game's apologizing for my mistake earlier. Fuck. And originally the point of bringing people like May on and Fork was to try to push them to create their own content. Right now, May's a little busy. And these are people who either previously did or were looking to, like, you know, High Shmoon, twitch.tv/High Shmoon is out there. And it's things like that I obviously, you know, I'm not going to make any sort of impact if May doesn't start anything, but at the very least, if May finds herself not enjoying this, then she can walk away from it at any time. It's not like, you know, there's money involved or anything or like that. But it's a nice place to just talk about shit and then have it kind of just out there for people to hear if they want to. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be like, well, I had this one fan come up, because I don't have fans. I'm hoping to eventually, but I can't just, you know, jump right into it and be like, yep, I have 2 billion followers. Maybe if I had... there are some other people that I could bring on, but scheduling and stuff is just hard, and I know a lot of people are in school right now, so that makes it even harder. Like Moon. While others don't really have school, I still have work, and that gets in the way a lot. I do wish I could do this full time, but sometimes I look at it and I think, is the energy going into this well put, or could it be elsewhere? And most of the time I think it is well put. I don't think it's necessarily going to be like the... Yeah, I'm not going to push to make it like the thing that saves everything, but it's at least fun to do. You talk to yourself a lot, which is very weird. Get Mr. Editor to do so content. Could be wrong on that. There hasn't been a video we posted that I'm not in, so it's a lot. And I was thinking back to Abe's Odyssey and Munch's Odyssey, and oh my god, I almost forgot. In addition to Shmoon's streaming, I'm going to be streaming eventually. I got some assets made up for myself. Gotta use that art major at some point, right? So hopefully that goes well for me. I have a feeling it might be stronger to do, like, highlights of stream stuff, which may end up being what this becomes. Who knows? We'll see. But that's 10 minutes. That's Tetris. I didn't even get a high score this time because it's been so damn long since I played Tetris. But, you look forward to the rest of the month of Flash. If it doesn't work out, we can just drop it and go back to your regular stuff. I know it's been like a lot of like themed stuff lately, and I think we're gonna sort of continue that into December. But I would like to finish Fable at some point. Raph O'Kale was out of commission for a number of weeks, but that should be changing soon with him having his microphone back. I don't know if he'll even want to come back though. If he doesn't make an appearance, that's probably been talked about between me and him. Yeah, I'm gonna call it good here. You guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.